Good morning, all the students. How are you? I hope you are fine. Now we are going to discuss about our topic of acids and bases. Just wait for 1-2 minutes. Our friends may have to join in the class. Yeah, all the students in the last class we already discussed about our how what is the common properties are there in our acids, all the acids, and what is the common properties there in our bases also. Yesterday we already discussed by the electrolysis process what we have to do, what we are getting actually. Yes, due to that electrolysis process, only one thing we are concluded. What that conclusion? That is all the whatever acids you consider, that acids are contain what? The acids are contain H plus ions. H plus ions. When they are dissolved with the any aqueous solution, they produce for us H plus ions are produced by it. And as well as when you take our bases, the bases are produced what actually? The bases are produced OH minus ions are produces. OH minus are produces. But one thing, every time there is a compulsory we required aqueous solution for it or not. For our acids purpose, every time there is aqueous solutions are required or not. Without aqueous solution, there is no work is going on. Yeah, once we have to check that one only. Yesterday we are discussed, but once again we have to go with that. Yes, clear or not, all the students? Yeah. Yeah, one thing, there is a what we are how to go to conclude. Acids produces ions in aqueous solutions only. Otherwise, without aqueous solution, there is acids are not produces ions. Yeah, there is a compulsory required that aqueous solution. When it is entered into that aqueous solution, at that time only it will be produces the what? Ions. Otherwise, it may not produces ions. Got it or not? Yeah, yesterday we already discussed it. What is the equation we are yesterday discussed it? You take a salt, the salt may combine with one acid, H2SO4 like this, and here there is a HCl gas may emerge, HCl in the form of gas may emerge, and as well as there is a sodium sulfate. Okay, sodium sulfate may get for us. Okay, clear or not, all the students? Yes, there is already you know very well here. A decomposed reaction it is. Okay, now interchanging, there is a what? It is interchanging to here, and it is interchanging to here. You know very well about this reaction. Yes, and now there is a whatever we are get for us. There is we take it to here and we take it to here. That is the balanced. Now, there is what we required here. What there is? The gas is available. Which gas? There is HCl in the form of a gas. It is available. Yes, and as well as there is it is a solid, it is a liquid, it is a gas, and as well as there is our Na2SO4 is also solid only. When you take this experiment, there is only the solid is only appear for us. And HCl is in the form of a gas, it is available. Okay, through that our test tube. Okay, now only one thing. When you are taken our HCl gas in our whatever this test tube, okay, you should compulsory take the what actually the before that there is whatever the gas available. Okay, before that only you have to take here what one of the tube. And as well as the cork, you have to compulsory take the rubber cork. Why? Because we have to take the rubber cork. Why we are taking this precaution here? Why we are, you know, there is a what? HCl gas is mixed with the humidity of our environment. Okay, now, yes, it is also works as one of the aqueous solution. That's why there is experimental result may not observed correctly. Okay, clear or not, all the students? There is once you take here, there is for this delivery tube, in the front of that particular delivery tube, there is whatever you take here, moisture. Okay, now, yes, moisture litmus paper. Otherwise, they take here wet litmus paper. Wet litmus paper. Automatically there is what is the litmus paper you have to take here. You want to check for it is what acid, na? That's why you take a blue litmus paper here. When you take a blue litmus paper, automatically it is a convert into red color. When you take a red litmus paper, In the place of wet litmus, in case you take a dry litmus paper, the result may not get for us. Okay, now yes, the same for the same gas purpose. For the same gas purpose, you take here what? Dry litmus paper. Yes, you not get that our whatever our HCl gas is not given, it is acidic nature. Why? Because it is not given acidic nature. Why? Because it is not a contain ions. When it is a combined with water, at that time only it will be looking like it is a dissolved as ions. Okay, otherwise there is a without aqueous solutions, it is not produces any ions. Okay, now yes, in case there is a H plus ions is only there, at that time only we call acidic. Otherwise we cannot call it is acid. Na? Yes, how there is ions are produced. This equation is a produced that information. When you take HCl, it is a combined with water. When we take HCl and it is only combined with the water, automatically it is a convert as the ions like this. H3O plus and Cl minus. It is a called hydronium ion. It is a called what? It is a called hydronium ion, not hydrogen ion, hydronium ion. Got it or not, all the students? Yeah. There is a what? How it will be formed, you know. There is a what? Whatever H plus ion is there. Okay, now how this H3O plus is the forms inside it, you know. There is a whatever the H plus ion is there in this particular our this experiment, that is combined with, there is a whatever H plus ions are there in this, that is combined with H2O. Got it or not, all the students? H3O, H plus ion is combined with what? H2O. At that time only it will be converted as a H3O plus ion. Understood, all of you? Yes, there is a whatever H plus ion is contained in our HCl, that is only converted as this H3O plus ion when it is combined with water. Understood, not all the students? I hope you are understood. This is only about our acids are produced ions in aqueous solution. Acids are produces as what? Ions in aqueous solution in this manner only. Got it? And here, yes, not only the acids. Here there is a what? Our bases also produces the ions within the aqueous solutions only. What the basis we are taken here? Different basis you have to take here. There is not a problem. Here different basis you have to take here. The like there is a what we are taken? KOH in the presence of water. In the presence of water, it will be converted as K plus and OH minus. Understand, all the students? NaOH, it is converted as NaOH. It is in the presence of water only, it will be converted as Na plus and OH minus ions. Got it or not, all the students? Yes. What the common properties are may available for us for acids and bases individually in the basis of ions. Yeah, there is a what? Our acids. Yes, H plus or OH, H plus or H3O plus ions are may produces. Hydrogen or hydronium ions are produces when they are mixed with aqueous solution. When they mixed with aqueous solution. Got it or not? And as well as there is a what? When you take here, yes, our basis here, basis, there is, when it is a goes with the water, automatically it is also produces the what? OH minus ions. Here OH minus ions. Got it or not? All the students. This is only about what actually, this is only about our aqueous solutions which are produces ions for our acids and as well as the bases. Yeah, there is a one more important information is given. All the acids and all the bases, the compulsory dissolved in the water, the compulsory solvable in the water, no. Somewhat are not solvable in the water. Okay. Yes, which are solvable in the water, that acid is a called. Like these acids are called what actually? Alkalis. Okay, that is a called what? Alkalis. Very important, all the students. So many times I am reminding to you, there is every part in our lesson nowadays. It is important for us, for our examination purpose. May in the last academic year, that much of importance is not there for every line, for our examination purpose. For our knowledge purpose, every single moment and single point is also important only. But our examination purpose may have possibility to skip somewhat. Okay, now, but here not have that much of that type of facility. You know very well, when we want to go for entrances, there is what will be get for us. Yes, require the more preparation is required for us when you go for entrances. Once you check here, there is somewhat students have got 9 out of 1000 marks in intermediate, 980, 990, but they are not get the good MCET ranks. Why? They are only prepared academic way only. They are prepared in only academic way only. But some particular students may have the 800 and 830, 840. They got a 80 rank points. Why? Because they analyzed the thing. Yes, that's why only every day I am given one homework. In an homework, analyze it. Analyze means you underline the words and you have to know what is the hydronium ion. Just you don't take it as a name as H3O plus ion. Okay, na H3O plus ion, H3O plus ion. You should memorize that word of hydronium ion. And as well as our bases are two types based on these topics. Whatever the topic we are discussing today, that is what? When there is a acids are produces the ions in aqueous solution. Yes, as well as the bases are also produces the ions when they solved in aqueous solution. But all the bases are all the acids are not okay na acids. Maximum number of acids are what? 90% of acids are mixed with our aqueous solution. They produce such plus ions, but not like the bases. Only some of the bases only involved with the whatever aqueous solutions. That is the called alkali. And whichever our acids are there, okay na, there that is alkaline. Okay na, alkali and alkaline. This is the substances we are considered. Whatever the substances dissolved with the basis dissolved with the aqueous solution. Okay, now that are producing the ions that are called what? Alkalis. That are called alkali solution. That's why be concentrate on this concept also. What is alkali? May they given a question like that based on our textbook. KOH. The following thing is alkalis. Otherwise, the following thing is not called alkali. What is that? Suppose they are given. One more, what is the basis name you are given? The basis name is given as barium hydroxide. It is a what? Barium hydroxide. BeOH taken twice. Barium hydroxide. It is not that much solid in a water and it is not produced OH minus ions. It is not produced OH minus ions. Got it or not? Yes. This OH minus ions are not given when it is dissolved in the aqueous solution. That's why it is not called. That's why it is not called alkali solutions. The question may ask for you, for the bits purpose. Be concentrated on the bits. Most probably in every paper, 30 bits are also may came for you. Yesterday I am sending somewhat 4 to 5 students that information. whatever our worksheets are there. Otherwise, I am given you that website also. No, you have to check in that. They are given lot of whatever the multiple choice question. Compare once before that also for the 2 lessons they are given somewhat worksheets. In that worksheets they not asked, they not given about this multiple choice question. Now they are given the more number of multiple choice questions. Then change our strategy also. Yes, change our strategy also. You check and you are search for your whatever our multiple choice questions are there. May given like that. Yes, the statements, otherwise the assertion and reasoning questions like that may ask for you. Okay, now like that may assertion and reasoning question, how they are asked for you? Yeah, every basis is solvable in the every basis solvable in the water. That is assertion. Sorry, that is not like that. The question may given like this. Which basis may solvable in the water? It is called alkali solutions. Got it or not? Every basis is solvable in the water. That basis is called alkali solutions. Yes? And the reason is given. All the solutions are not gives the ions when they are dissolved in the aqueous solution. I hope that you know very well about assertion and reasoning questions. Simply the following things are the assertion and reason both are correct. And assertion and reason both are wrong. Assertion and reason is explained one another. Like that may given 2 statements they are given. Further 2 statements are correct or not. May be correct. It is the first one is explained, second one or not. Second one is explained by the first one or not. Like the questions are also may ask for you. Okay, that's why only. Be concentrate on that particular multiple choice questions also. There is so many multiple choice questions may have possibility to came from this particular part. Why? Because about H3O plus ions is very simple. Why? There is one check it out here all the students once again. There is only so many questions are may have here. Yes, when you take the direct equations here like this. When you take the direct equations like this, they are we not understood. Yes, where there is a H3O plus ions are there here. How the H3O plus ions are came for us. Okay, now understood these things. Already we are discussed when there is a acids are influenced by the electrical current. At that time only H plus ions are get for us. Then why there is again H3O plus ions are get for us? Yeah, there is not we have electrical analysis is not there. Nothing but yes, electrolysis process is not going on here. But there is also what we have here. Ions are have here. Ions are which format it will be there? In the form of H3O plus ions are there here. Got it or not here? Here we take what here? HCl is combined with the what? Water. At that time, whatever H plus ions are there in HCl are dissolved with the water. Okay, now? Yes? And here it is the formula as H3O plus ions. You know very well, hydrogen ion. About hydrogen ion, you have to know first here. Yes, there is one more statement is also given. Hydrogen ions not okay now. Yes, exist as a bare ion. Okay, the statement once again I am given that is the page number here 42. In the page number 42, there is what the statement is given. Hydrogen ion not exist as a bare ion. Nothing but as a single ion it is not exist. Why? Because it is not exist. Anyone give the answer to me. Yes, hydrogen ion is a not exist as a bare ion. Why? Why, tell me this? Tell me, the students, why it is? No one is have idea? Why the hydrogen ion is not exist as a bare ion? Yeah, there is no one is your idea about that actually. It's a very important thing. The 9th class only you already completed. Hydrogen ion not exist as a bare ion. Why? Because hydrogen ion is not exist as a bare ion. Why? Because may I am expecting any answers. In the 9th class you have it here. Yeah, you know very well. What is the nature of hydrogen? Hydrogen contain one electron and as well as the one proton. Clear or not, all the students? Hydrogen atomic number 1. It is a contain only one electron or one proton only. Then, in case it is last one electron, without electron we are may there is a possibility to of that particular atom, the exist of atom. It is not correct answer because it does not have H plus ions. Means what? It does not have a nature of existence. Why? Because in case it is a losses, only one proton is only remained in this. Okay, clear or not, all the students? 1H1. It is not hydrogen ion. It is called what actually? It is called photon. It is called what? Photon. Okay? It is called photon. Not called hydrogen ion. That's why only it does not exist as a bare. Okay? Why? Because once check it out, hydrogen contains only one electron. In case it is only losses, there is any use of it. It's not called at that time atom. It's not called at that time ion. Okay, it's called only the what actually nucleus only. That's why only the hydrogen is not contained as a bare ion. Compulsory around the hydrogen ion, somewhat water molecules are may have. There is a may possibility to have here. There is a 4 to 6 water molecules are ready to give somewhat its fundamental particles to that hydrogen ion. Okay, hydrogen contain van der Waals bond. Actually, hydrogen is treated as a big cheater. Okay, clear or not, all of you? Yes. Why? Because it's called as a cheater. Why? Because I used that word. Why? Because it is only contain one electron. Yes. It is only contain one electron only. Every time hydrogen is when there is whatever the type of another element may come nearby the hydrogen, it is ready to give the electron. But after giving that electron, after ready to give the electron, again it is thinking, I contain only one electron. In case I am given that electron to the another atom, then how can I exist? Again there is a what it said, please, I am not ready to give the electron, you also give the electron to me, I am also give the electron to you, and we both are combined together, share that pair of electron. May like that it will be given that information. Clear or not, all of you? If we are feel hydrogen is also contained alive, okay na? Hydrogen may have possibility to talk, may like that it is to talk with that other atoms. Got my point or not? Here, suppose once take it out, HCl. In this one, once take it here, there is a what? HCl only. Hydrogen is a become H plus and Cl is become minus. How? There is a what? Around the hydrogen, there is so many chlorine molecules are may reach here. At that time only it is possible to give here. Got it or not? Once again explained here. There is a what? Hydrogen contains one electron only. One electron only in outermost orbital. In case it is given to the other electron, other atom, if this electron may given to the other atom. Okay, this electron may given to the other atom. It have existence of a atomic nature. Atom nothing but should it is a contain somewhat electrons, somewhat protons, somewhat neutrons. Correct or not? Which one is called atom? Invisible thing which are contain somewhat fundamental particle inside it as somewhat negative and positive charged particles. That is only called atom. Okay now. That ion also, there it is not only contain the water, yes, only one type of a particles inside it. There is a, when there is a hydrogen in the losses this electron, automatically there is a no exist of its atomic nature. Clear or not all of you? Yes, that's why suppose the chlorine is there. Chlorine is, when the chlorine is reaches to here, yeah, it is ready to give this electron to it. But when it is a give the electron to it, there is a no possibility to live allow, no possibility to exist as an atom. That's why what hydrogen want to give, in a which purpose hydrogen want to give electron to the chlorine? For the sharing purpose only. Yes, why? Because chlorine contains in outermost orbital 7 electrons. You know very well already. Yes, these 2 electrons are shared by the both hydrogen and as well as the chlorine. Like this wonderful bonds are formed between any hydrogen atom to the other atom. Suppose you take oxygen in the water also, H2O. Yes, there is oxygen is required 2 electrons. Hydrogen is required 1 more electron to it. Yes, when there is electron is required to it, it is receive the electron from other atom. Otherwise, it is ready to give the electron to the other atom. Once again, I am repeating it here. Yes, suppose according to our chemical bonding idea, one atom is required the electrons. At that time, what the atom have to do? Atom is want to take the electron from other atom. Correct or not? If it's a possibility to loss, after lossing only it is a get the stability. After lossing only it's a get the stability. Okay now? Yes, make losses. Suppose like a sodium. When you take a sodium contains 11 electron. In outermost orbit, it is a contain what actually? Yes, there is already 8 electrons are there in a second orbit. In a third orbit, it is a contain 1 more electron. In case it is losses, in outermost it is become 8. It follows the octal law. Clear or not all of you? But our hydrogen contains only 1 electron. In case it is also behaves like a sodium, it is losses its atomic nature or not. That's why only H plus ion is not exist as a bare. It's compulsory around it somewhat water molecules are may reaches when it is yes, combined with acids, otherwise when it is dissolved with acids. Okay, now, so many water molecules are there around that whatever hydrogen plus ion is there in our acid now, that is by that it is taken, yes, and it will become as a H3O plus ions. It is combined with any one of the water molecule, and at that time it is only converted as a hydronium ion. Very important question for 1 mark, otherwise for the bits purpose may ask for you. Yes, H plus ions are exist as a bare ion. Yes, it is why it is. If it not, how it is? Yes, converted as a hydronium ion. Okay, clear or not all the students? That's why it is a very, very, very important and as well as yes, analyzing question. Be concentrate on it. Underline that all the words, whatever given for hydronium ion purpose and whatever the alkaline purpose also. Whatever alkaline purpose also. Okay, now the both are two are understood. Both are compulsory important things now. Why? Because the question may be what is that forces? I am not getting it. Van der Waals forces. Here there is we discuss later now about that thing. Otherwise, please send text for me. I will send that information to you. Why? Because it is a very big topic. Yes, there is a what you know very well, covalent bond and as well as ionic bond. So many chemical bonds are there. In that one, that van der Waals bond is one thing. Metallic bond. Yes, different types of bonds are may possibility to yes stability to get that atoms. Okay. Yeah. Now there is a what one more thing is also there here. That is only what you observe and water is mixed with acids and bases. Okay now, yes, mixed water with acids and bases. So very important topic in our general in our regular life also, in our daily life also, there is we make some not times as a mistake here. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes, when we are take that acids are added with the water, yes, and how will we take here? Yeah, all the students in our regular life also every what the question my question in the dissolving of the our acids and bases, in what way you have to proceed? What way you have to proceed? You have to take first water, then after you have to add the acid. Otherwise, first you take acid, you want to mix with that our water with that. There is a difference is there or not? Once again and repeat it. You first you take a water and for that water you have to add the acids for the dissolving of acids. Otherwise, you take a first only the acid, then after you add the our water to it. Okay now? Sir, any difference is there in between these two things or not? Yeah, it is there now. Yes? Why? Because these processes are all exothermic processes. These all are what? Exothermic processes. Exothermic, endothermic. You know very well. Which one is called exothermic? Which one is called endothermic? Got it or not all the student? Which one is called exothermic? Which one is called endothermic? Exothermic is nothing but in any chemical reaction the heat is evaluated. In any chemical reaction the heat is evaluated. It is called exothermic reaction. Then endothermic reaction. Which one is called endothermic reaction? Which is absorb the heat from that any environment, otherwise any other sources. It is called endothermic reaction. I hope you got it. Exothermic, excess amount of heat contained in any reaction, it is called exothermic reaction. My question is here, how to dissolve the acids? Which substance you have to take first? You first take acid or first take water? Water is mixed with acid or acid is mixed with the water. Which one is the correct way? Yeah, there is a what? You have to take compulsory. You have to take compulsory what? You take compulsory first the water, then after you have slowly add the acid. Clear or not all the students? First you take which one? First you take the what actually? First you take compulsory. What you have to take here? Compulsory. You take compulsory here water. Okay, yes, that is only once we have to check here. Yeah, this is the concentratic acid actually. This is a concentratic acid. What? This is the HCl. This is a concentratic acid. Okay. Suppose you take a paper. Yes, you take a paper and take it is on it. Okay, once shake it out. Yes, there is a what will we get for us? Somewhat. Here. Otherwise, you take this of black strip. It is a metallic substance, and it will be affected like this. But when you take here water, when you mix, it is the water actually. Yes, when you mix the water with acid, there is a no problem will be get for us. Okay, now it is a acidic water only, there is a no problem will be get for us. Okay, now yes, but when you take acid, when you take acid, that acid is mixed with the water. Acid is mixed with the water. It will be what? It will be produces the heat. Maybe you take any glass like a furnaces and maybe it will be damages because of that heat. Got it or not? Yes, you also. Okay now. Wherever we are using the acid, compulsory take care compulsory. You should compulsory take away from the body. Yes, there is a given somewhat precautionary labels on that particular bottles, but we not followed. But compulsory you take a mask for it. Why? Because there is a somewhat dangerous gases are made available from it sometimes. Okay, and as well as there is a very well carbon dioxide may produces yes. And H2SO4 when we are taken, there is a like H2SO4 or HNO3. These are the strong acids actually. Yes, when we take these things, may lot of amount may heat generated. When the heat is generated automatically, whatever the vessels, whatever the glass things we are taking here, yes, there is not a problem when we take it is in an inverter. In the inverter, we take directly. We take directly that acids are taken by the bottle. It is not a correct way. You take compulsory gloves, plastic gloves, and as well as you take compulsory mask when we are using the acids. Okay now, and as well as there is a for the toilet cleaner purpose also we are so many members are using that acids. At that time there is a what the mistake they made. There is a what they taken first acid, then after they taken the water. Because of that, there is a what whatever the gas HCl, the gas they make getting from it. Okay now, that is not good for our health. Okay, that's why compulsory you go this process only. Tomorrow we'll observe what is going on in case we are taken that water into the acid and acid into the water. Okay, this is only mainly as one thing. There is one more question may have here. What is that question? What is that question? Dissolving of the acids are which type of reactions? Exothermic or endothermic? It is exothermic reaction. Why? Because due to this reaction, you'll get the heat. This is all. Yeah, there is a today important topics we are all discussed. Yes, once take that topics and analyze it and write about what is the hydronium ion and as well as whatever the alkali substances. Thank you students. Bye. Take care.